South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
What's up? It's your boy Dollars, and today I want to talk about the Flash movie and an article that I came across. They were talking about the Flash movie is going to be a different version of Flashpoint. So let's just get into this, and I'll give you my thoughts. Here we go. Andres Muschietti hasn't had the directing job on the Flash movie for very long, but it appears that he is already giving it a lot of thought. Speaking with that hashtag show, he confirmed that he would be spending the majority of 2020 working on the film, and it sounds as though he has an idea for what the story will be. According to Muschietti, you will see a different version of Flashpoint than you're expecting. What exactly that means is, of course, what will be debated from now and until the film is released. Pulling off a full Flashpoint at this juncture would be difficult due to the divisions in the DC film universe, so perhaps it will just focus more on his own life, or it could just feature the heroes that were in Justice League with him that are still in movies. We simply don't know at this point. So, the Flash movie is going to be a different version of Flashpoint, which, I mean, I don't understand how you can make a Flashpoint movie so early in a Flash movie. Flashpoint is an event. It's something that you build towards to. It's not something that you just release the first movie, because you have. What makes Flashpoint good as a story is the fact that when Barry runs back in time to prevent his mom from dying, he changed the whole DC universe. He changed that whole world to the point where you get Thomas Wayne as Batman because Bruce dies instead of his parents, and you get Martha Wayne as the Joker in that version, which was dope. Superman is found by the government and he's in prison. He doesn't know anything about his powers. He's not even Superman. Wonder Woman and Aquaman are at war. The Amazons and Atlanteans are at war, and it's to the point where it's catastrophic. The war between the Amazons and the Atlanteans is about to lead to the destruction of the whole world. You got the American government in on it too, so that world is crazy. That changes the whole universe of DC Flashpoint to the point where Flash doesn't even have his powers. He needs help from Thomas Wayne to get his powers back, and then reset shit and set it back on the right path to how things are supposed to be. And then you get that awesome letter that Thomas Wayne wrote for Bruce, and that Flash delivers to Bruce, and he tears up at the end. That was dope. But the animated Flashpoint movie, that was awesome. But you're trying to make Flashpoint the first movie in what's supposed to be a trilogy, and Flash is one of my, I would say, behind Batman and Superman, that's my third favorite character in DC. I watch his show, I read the books. I'm a fan of the Flash. I love the Flash. To me, he's one of the most powerful in DC. I mean, come on, look what Flashpoint did. I'm not that much of a fan of the Flash that we got in Justice League and the actor Ezra Miller who plays the Flash. I don't get excited. I feel like they could have found a better actor to play Flash. He looks nothing like Barry Allen, and I'm big on following the source material as far as storylines and having the actors look like the characters they're gonna portray in the movie. But I don't know, man. They gave us a Flash that didn't even have no experience in Justice League. All he did was push people and run away. So you're gonna put him in a movie which is supposed to be one of his best storylines, and you're gonna put it in the first movie? For that, you might as well just flesh out his his storyline first, you know, flesh out, like, give him the rogues, put it in Captain Cold, Boomerang Man, Mirror Man, or whatever. Have that be the first movie, him going against them. Have Reverse Flash in the background. Reverse Flash is an iconic villain, you know, and one of Flash's most popular villain. Him, Gorilla Grodd. You know, Flash got some. I think behind Batman and DC, Flash has the second best villains. I could be wrong at that, but I think he does. I like his rogues gallery. So they don't have to rush this. If you come in from the point of Flashpoint is gonna reset the DCEU and have, you know, a way to recast Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, so that way you could bring Robert Pattinson in. If Flashpoint is gonna explain why things are different going forward, all right, that's the way to do it. Flashpoint would be the way to reset the DC and course correct, right? But Warner Brothers came out and said they're not concentrating on a connected universe anymore. They're not concentrating on a shared universe. So what's the point of doing a Flashpoint movie so early in the Flash? You know, like, what's the point of doing that? Now, I mean, Flashpoint could work if they had Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck still around, and, you know, he resetted the timeline or whatever, and then you had Henry Cavill and Batman, Ben Affleck as Batman, and they're true to their characters. You know, like, you could erase everything that happened in BVS. You know, I love BVS, but it is what it is. You could erase all that and start fresh. You could have the Henry Cavill Superman that everybody wanted, that, you know, he's a true representation of the character and Batman. You know? But is Wonder Woman and Aquaman gonna be in the Flashpoint? You know, like, listen, DC. All right, I love having solo movies and, like, Jokers, like, as a one-off to me, and I love having, like, you know, like Shazam, for example. You know, that's like his origin story, right? We didn't get an origin for the Flash. He already has his powers, so, like, you gotta bring in the big guns. You know, if you're gonna do Flashpoint, do it right, or try to do it to the best that you can. So with what you have Wonder Woman in it, Aquaman. They could be having a little beef like they was having, like, you know, their war, like they had in the comic, and Cyborg. Bring Cyborg in instead of having him and you know, Batman working together like in the comic, Thomas Wayne Batman. Then have Cyborg in it. But, you know, I would love if they was to bring Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan. If they brought him back, because he played Thomas Wayne in Batman vs Superman, and it was like, you know, hints that he would be Thomas Wayne Batman in the Flashpoint before. Shit, bring back Maggie, whatever the actress name. I don't know her name, Megan something. Bring back Maggie. Bring back Negan. Have them be in Flashpoint. Have Negan be Thomas Wayne Batman with the red suit, with the red and gray. You know, that could be awesome. But still, like, this reminds me of Civil War. This reminds me of Thor Ragnarok, where they were named after events, but the movies didn't represent the actual events. The movies were complete different stories than to what the source material was. Thor Ragnarok wasn't Thor Ragnarok. Captain America Civil War, it wasn't Civil War. So, yeah, that's my take on this. You know, I love Flash. Flash is one of my favorite characters. I love the CW show. It could be a little cheesy sometimes, but I don't mind that. You know, like, I take it for what it is. You know, it's DC. I'm glad that they have some sort of coherent universe on, you know, CW. You know, but I like Arrow. It's one of my guilty pleasures. It's not always great. It's a little cheesy sometimes. The acting isn't always great, but I love it because I'm a DC fan, and I want to see all these characters be successful, and I want to see them, you know, mingling together. I want to see a cinematic shared universe. you know. And Flash was supposed to come out. I think it was supposed to come out. It was supposed to be the first movie after Justice League. And then the director of that, I forgot what the director's name was. From the original director of Flash, I forgot his name. He backed out. Then you had Phil Lord and Chris Miller or something. I don't know. You had those directors that did the Lego movie. They backed out. Now we got Andres Muschietti, who did the last two It movies, and I like the It movies. I like the director that they got for the Flash, you know. But you know, this is a movie that is definitely gonna be like have lightheartedness in it, you know, because the Flash is a comedic, you know, character. He's a lighthearted character. He has a lot of darkness in his origin, you know, Reverse Flash killing his mom in front of him and his father being jailed unjustifiably, you know. And I love that angle. There's so much rich source material for the Flash that they can make a movie practically anything with the Flash. They don't have to do Flashpoint at this moment, you know. And like, minus my issues with the casting of Barry Allen, whatever, like, I still want it to do good. I still want it to be a good movie. I still want to see some epic shit going down, you know. I would like if they made if they bring Reverse Flash in this movie, right? Which I think this guy, Matthew McConaughey, would be an awesome Reverse Flash, you know. But if you bring Reverse Flash in the first movie, bring him in like the old, like, have him in the background for 2 and 3. Like, I want to see him fucking up shit in Flash's life in the background, like him tormenting him. I don't want him to be in just one movie and then you never see him again. Reverse Flash is that good of a villain. You know what I'm saying? That's practically that's Flash's Joker. Reverse Flash. You know, so yeah, man, I feel like they don't have to do a Flashpoint movie at this moment. Just focus on Flash. Him adjusting to his powers, him as a CSI officer, forensic, solving crimes and solving, like, seeing other metahumans in his city. You know, bring Captain Cold. Shit. You have the dude from Suicide Squad, Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold. Have them two in the movie going up against Flash and working together. You know, I don't know. Like, I would have to actually really brainstorm right now to think about what I feel would make a good Flash movie. Just, you know, I don't want to see a Flashpoint at this moment, man. Especially if it's not going to be true to the source material. Now, if the Flashpoint movie is going to have Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Thomas Wayne, Cyborg, and they're going to do their own little spin on it, but not necessarily like a true adaptation of the source material, then I'll be okay with it, you know. But I don't want them to waste this awesome storyline for nothing, because this is a storyline that you could use to reset everything and really be like, yeah, going forward, this is what the DCEU is about, the DC Film Universe, whatever you want to call it. I call it the DCEU still. But this could be a storyline that can help propel DC and keep it on track, keep the momentum going with the success that they've been having. And that's pretty much my thoughts. I'm gonna be dropping some more videos soon about a lot of things going forward with DC. I love these characters and I want the best for them. I want to see them get the respect they deserve. I want to see them get the awesome movies. You know, a Flash movie should make $1 billion. If Aquaman made $1 billion, there's no reason why a Flash movie shouldn't make $1 billion, man. You know, that's one of DC's most iconic heroes behind Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. I think he's number 4 as far as iconicness, but that's my 3rd favorite. Sometimes I'll put him number 2. You know, I really enjoy the Flash. And yeah, guys, so if you're new to the channel, please like this video. Please subscribe. I'm trying to build this community going forward, and this is something that I'm very passionate about, that I enjoy. So, you know, I'm still trying to learn editing and thumbnails and how to talk on camera. I'm still not used to it. It's not something that comes natural to me, being in front of a camera. Just bear with me, guys. I would appreciate all the support. I just want to build a community to talk about these movies with people that are passionate about it just as much as I am. So all right, guys. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys soon.